just going to go through this, but I'll also, this will be recorded, and then I'll share the video with you so you can always rewatch it. So, but either of you can talk to me while you're doing this. In fact, do interrupt, and if you've got any questions, it doesn't matter that I'm recording it, because I'll just pause it whenever it doesn't make sense to record it, and you don't get recorded in the video anyway. So let's just have a look at these circles at the top. These circles tell me that someone else is there. So when you look at your version of the screen, you'll see 2 circles too, and one of them will have my icon on there. That means that that's me, and then the other one will be you. Now, if you want to take yourself, yourself on the board to where I am on the board, let's say I went over here, and feel free to get out of Zoom and try this for yourself while I'm recording, if you like, as long as you know how to get back to it. Let's say I was going to look at something over here, then you can click on my thing and follow me. So that's what those circles do. So that's how you can follow one another, by clicking on these circles. And if you want to know whether or not someone's following you, then you can see that there's a little eye there, so somebody's following me. Okay. Now, what other options what other things do we need to know about here? Well, if we're just talking about navigation and that kind of things, well, those are quite useful things. I can also click on this little cursor, and that will show me where other people's cursors are. Okay. Now I'm not going to click on that now because it's got because it will display your name on the video. Let me just pause the video for a moment. So on your screen you can see my cursor, but I can't see yours because I've turned it off. So that's that. What else do we have? If you go down to the bottom right, you got it tells you how much you're zoomed in on. So you're probably zoomed in on I'm zoomed in on 52%. You're probably zoomed in on something about that. You can look at the map here by opening that up. And then you can navigate around the map by clicking on the map, and you can turn it off by going over there. So we've also got on the left are where all your tools are. Okay. So you've got the post-it note to draw a post-it note. There's a post-it note. If you, you're following me, cool. So that's how you would actually draw a post-it note, by just clicking that. You can change the color of them by clicking on this circle, and various other things you can do with that. Let's get rid of that. If you want to actually select something, you want to choose the select tool, which is the cursor at the top. So then we can move it around. If you want to type, you press a T. Okay, so type there. Now it's very, very tiny on my screen because the font's so small. I can change the size of the font by clicking that. And then I can type whatever I want. I can then change it again by making that box big like that. So I can change the size of the font by just grabbing those arrows like that. You've got shapes and a few other things. I think the main thing we're most interested in is this pen tool and the text tool. Okay, so I'm just going to pause this so you can have a little practice.